Good day. I'll be discussing distance between parallel lines and the midpoint. First is distance between parallel lines. When we say parallel lines are those lines which never meet each other. When the distance between a pair of line is the same throughout, it can be called parallel lines. The lines can be extended till infinity, and its slope are equal. The relation of slope of parallel lines is m sub 1 is equals m sub 2. If the two parallel lines are ax plus bx plus c sub 1 is equals to 0 and ax plus bx plus c sub 2 is equals to 0, the formula for the distance between parallel lines is denoted as distance equals c sub 1 over square root of a squared plus b squared minus c sub 2 over square root of a squared plus b squared, or absolute value of c sub 1 minus c sub 2 over square root of a squared plus b squared. Note that if the equations of the parallel lines are not given in general form, we have to convert them to general form and find the distance between them using the formula. So example, find the distance between the lines 3x minus 4y plus 12 equals to 0 and 3x minus 4y plus 6 equals to 0. From the above equations of parallel lines, we have a equals to 3 and our b is equals to 4 and our c sub 1 is 12 and our c sub 2 is 6. Formula for distance between parallel lines is d is equals to absolute value of c sub 1 minus c sub 2 over square root of a squared plus b squared. Next is substitute the value of c sub 1 and c sub 2. 12 minus 6. And next, over square root of 3 squared plus quantity of negative 4 squared. So, the distance between the given parallel lines is 6 over 5 units. Try to look at the graph. These are the 6 over 5 units. Its distance between the two parallel lines. Let's try another example. Find the distance between the line 2x minus y equals 1 and 2x minus y equals to negative 5. Did you notice that the given equations of the parallel lines are not in general form? So, we must convert them to general form so that we are able to input the values into formula. So, 2x minus y minus 1 equals to 0 and 2x minus y plus 5 equals to 0. Now we can substitute the given values. So d is equals to absolute value of negative 1 minus 5 over square root of 2 squared plus negative 1 squared. d is equals to negative 6 over square root of 4 plus 1, so that our distance between the given parallel lines is absolute value of negative 6 over 5th units, or 6th over 5th units. Try to look at the graph. This distance is equals to 6th over 5th units. Now we end up to the distance between the parallel lines, and next we move on to the midpoint. Midpoint, the location of a midpoint of a line segment with endpoints of x sub 1 and y sub 1 and x sub 2 and y sub 2, and it can be through this formula. Now let's try the given example. Given the following endpoint 2, 3, 5, and 7, find the coordinate of the midpoint. Using the above formula, we are now substitute the given endpoint. So our x sub 1 here is the 2, and our x sub 2 plus x sub 2 is 5 over 2. And next is 3. Our y sub 1 is 3, and our y sub 2 is 7 over 2. So the answer would be 7 over 2 and 5. Our coordinates of the midpoint is 7 over 2 and 5. That would be all. Thank you.